Hey Mary, I am looking over your narrative lesson plans. This is the first one, and I love it. Let me show you some things in here that I like in particular so that you can work on replicating those, okay? Alright. I like the fact that you, and I think this is a piece that Jerry pressed you guys for, but you've continued to do of your own choosing, which I commend. You know that you've got different objectives there, and then you continue to write in your lesson plan where those objectives are being addressed. I think that's going to be a real strong piece for you as your student teaching, right? So that everyone knows that you're on track, so to speak. Okay, bear with me while I scroll. Here we go. Okay. So obviously super well thought through writing prompt here for the beginning, five experiences, but then what I like in your direct instruction is that you explain why you're doing what you're doing, and then that your think aloud is actually, I know this may seem weird, but it's actually think aloud. You'd be surprised how many people's think alouds are not think alouds, right? So you explain, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a column with 3 questions at the top, and then you write your stuff down, and then you say, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to answer this question, and then I think about this question, and then I write these things. It seems so simple, but honest to God, Mary, not many people do it this well, and it's really well done. I also love the fact that in your model you have a think aloud about a good choice, you have a think aloud about a choice, you apply some criteria, it ends up being a good choice. You have a think aloud about a choice, you apply the criteria, it ends up being a bad choice, right? So that you're replicating this, pick a point, apply the criteria, make a decision. Pick a point, apply the criteria, make a decision. Super well done, very fluid, and also just really easy to follow examples. Everyone can relate, like getting distance from your family, getting a new puppy, really well done. Your verbal checks for understanding are spot on. What are we going to be doing? We're going to do this. First that, second this, third that. Beautiful, okay? And then and then I like the fact that you've got this all timed out so well too, so that they're doing these things and that you expect them to do it, move through it, and move on. Instead of giving them 30 minutes to do the stuff which is too long, they're just going to sit there talking to each other. And you do such a nice job at demonstrating high expectations without having to be authoritarian and commandeering their attention. You just are very engaging, and you move quickly, and you expect them to move quickly, and yet you do so in a calm and supportive way. It's very nicely done. So again, here your direct instruction is very nicely done. First step this, second step this, third step that, and I love the fact that you're thinking about accommodations for your students. Not only length of paper up here, but there was another one I liked up here. But a differentiation in the handout or swinging by and helping them come up with ideas. Just beautifully done.